face pull. So we need the longest rope that you have in your gym. Sometimes you can take 2 ropes and attach them like this. I'll just use 1 rope. This is the longest rope we have. We'll attach it to the high pulley. You want it like 45 degrees to your head. So with my height, it just goes to the top. If you're shorter, you might bring it down a couple notches. The idea here is that our face pull can look different than other face pulls that you will deal with in the gym. But ours is going to bias a lot more the rear delts. It has a rotation component, which means there's more rotator cuff. And then we're really working on scapular control as well. So you get some of those mid traps, the rhomboids, in order to control your shoulder blades. So staggered stance here, chest down. So I don't want you arching, I want you to keep your chest down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the middle of this rope above our head. Okay, and it's gonna look like we're doing a double bicep pose from bodybuilding. Okay, and you can see here that I'm not just rowing it or high rowing it, I'm actually rotating the humerus bone on itself. So we get a nice rotation component there. And the weight is light here. So if you do a traditional face pull, you could probably do 2 or 3 times the load. I only have 20 pounds on here and I get a nice burn in the rear delts. So I find that's enough weight for me, 20 to 30 pounds, depending on the reps. But you can see here, the idea is the arms go high. You get into like a bicep pose. There's a rotation component to it. There's a lengthening component, and the shoulder blades have to move significantly. And you have that rotator cuff having to work to stabilize the shoulder. And then those mid traps, rhomboids pulling the shoulder blades together, and those rear delts pulling that arm back. And you should be nice and fatigued when you're done, right? This is one of the ones you can take close to failure, get a nice burn, get a nice pump, but it should help a lot of things like your bench press or your posture.